president speaks at CPAC tomorrow. Now, he tweeted his support for the NRA leadership. He said they will do the right thing. Now, I talked with a lot of people at that gathering today. They're from all over the country. They've got ideas on how to stop the attacks on our schools. Take a listen. Give me your thoughts on how do we protect our students?
I think we arm the teachers. It's in Texas, teachers are armed. No one knows who's armed. It's posted at the front of the school. There's no problems.
One of the schools I used to work in, they screen if a metal detector. I have no problem with metal detectors in our schools.
Just a metal detector and one entrance, someone armed there, or everyone thinks there might be someone armed there, and no one's going to try.
Teachers should be given the option, not forced. No requirement for teachers, because I know a lot of my coworkers and I wouldn't trust them with a gun.
You hire an ex-veteran or somebody who is trained using guns, and you have to have that person as part of your staff.
How do we stop the school shootings?
So I actually really like Japan's approach to guns. I believe, I'm from the South, I have a farm, I have a gun. But I think that there needs to be proper training, mental background checks.
What do we need to do immediately?
Arm the teachers.
Well,
the ones that
make it available
armed.
if they want to, but I think just have the schools shut down just like you go to any government building, go to a court. I go to court all the time. It's just known that you're going to go through the metal detector.
We need to get rid of the gun-free zone. That says fish in a barrel.
As Wayne said, to stop a bad guy with a gun, you need a good guy with a gun.
What about the ban on semi-automatic weapons, AR-15?
They only want to ban the AR-15 because it looks menacing.
I think a lot of it has to do that they're black, they look scary, and they have all these cool things on them that people are afraid of.
So the solution is more guns.
No, that is such not the answer.
It is
the
more
idea
guns in the hands of good people.
The result may be that, but that's not the goal. Is more guns.
With guns can defend themselves against a huge man that wants to attack them, especially a small woman like myself. A gun gives me equal.
It saved my life once.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally.
What do you say to the politicians, students, parents, and others who talk about wanting to ban the AR-15?
I don't think there's a need to ban the AR-15. I shoot the AR-15 when I go to a range, and I know a lot of people that do.
You don't have a problem with some people having guns that are not registered?
Well, I mean,
we have to register our cars.
Well, you don't have a Second Amendment right to a car. You have a Second Amendment right to a gun.
The problem with common sense gun laws is they're not common sense gun laws. It's encroaching on our very liberty and rights to defend ourselves. It's not common sense, and it's tyrannical.
Every gun should be registered. I don't know if I like that idea.
Wow.
I don't like who's going to do that? The federal government's going to check everybody who's got a registered weapon? I don't like that.
I'm a teacher and I see so many kids today that come from broken households, and with the deteriorative effect that it has on them, not just personally in their psyche, but in school as well. So the problem's not guns. I think the problems are us.
Going to give the teachers the last word.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, we're just, like Samir was saying, that we're just going at this the wrong direction. I think there are things that we can agree on. Sure, more school security, that's all fine and good. But we need to really be thinking about what is the major crux of this issue. And the major crux of this issue is semi-automatic weapons, weapons that are weapons of war built to kill people. That's what we need to get rid of.
This idea of introducing more guns to solve this problem, this is a farcical non-solution. The answer to your hangover isn't more alcohol. The answer to your stomachache isn't more pies. The answer to your gun problem isn't more guns. What we really need, if you want to have somebody who's trained to do this, let's invest the money and have school resource officers.
Absolutely.
But even highly trained, expert New York City police officers hit their target only 34% of the time. Let's not unleash that same chaos and tragedy and heartbreak in a crowded school setting. Let's rely on trained professionals.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.